A diamond ring. Look at that. Oh my gosh. 1908. 1907. Oh, these are money. Before we get into this video, it's time to announce the winner of the giveaway. And that is Linda Sadler. Congratulations. I'm going to message you on YouTube. Then you should just reach out to me on either my TikTok or my Instagram, and we will get you your prize. Congratulations, Linda. My name's Thomas, and I'm an online reseller. Every week, I search all over for some real bargains. I find all sorts of cool stuff. So follow me on my journey and hit that subscribe button. Welcome back to the World War II storage unit. In our previous videos, we bought a storage unit for $1,220, and we found all sorts of cool collectibles and antiques and war memorabilia in the storage unit. And we still have a lot to go through, so let's just see just what else we can pull out of it. Hope you enjoy. We started going through this tote, and we noticed there was some antique paper in it. So we didn't want to mess with it because it could be damaged, and we knew we had to take precautions. Like I've got my gloves on, and we kind of put them to the side, and we forgot about them. And today, we get to go through them. So, you're going to experience it firsthand, and we're going to see just what we can pull out of here. I know we've seen some really cool things. Let's start here. Oh, that looks old. Yeah, that's old, alright. Let's see what we got. Gotta be careful with it. An envelope? Oh, this is the College of 96? That's not 1996. That's 1896. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Whoa. Wow. You got writing on the back. Kathleen Simpson, Ray, Katie. Look at these. Is it 1800s pictures? 1800s. Oh my gosh. I didn't know it was this old. Look at these old photos. The letters don't do me much. Albert. Photograph albums. Pictures. Oh, look at that. All this stuff might be 1800s. It's a very clear photo for 1800s. It's a postcard. Wow. These old postcards can go for some big money. Especially when they get really old. That's another postcard. It's been cut though. Huh. Just another one? Yep. Some of these old black and white ones are like 40, 50 bucks a piece. An old photo. Wow. More old photos. 1896. Wow. Coming for school. Still, 1930s is pretty old. Oh, snap. This is a postcard. It's a leather postcard. Look at that. That could be some big money. I've never seen a leather postcard. 1906. Oh, wow. Nice old photos. Look at all these. This is an old postcard. More black and white postcards. Anderson Studio, Clarkville, Arc. There's got to be money in these old postcards. Very fragile newspapers. Ooh. I like very fragile. Let's check these out. Yeah, these are just falling apart. I gotta be really careful. I almost don't want to touch them, but I want to see what the date is. 1895. Look at that down there. 1895 on this newspaper. Oof. Yeah, you're going back in. Now, they talked about the event that it portrayed on this. Hiram and Linda College. It's interesting. The college apparently put a town newspaper periodically where they listed the grade for each student so the whole town would know. Question mark, question mark. Wow. They're really outing all the students there. The whole town know how bad the students are doing. Ooh, look at these old letters. Oh, look at this. Imagine these, if these are all like early 1900s postcards. Look at that. 1908. 1907. Oh, these are money. Postcard. Check these out. 1907. Wow. There's a lot of them too. 1908. I'm getting chills. There's a lot of writing on it. Doesn't say. Doesn't say. I can assume these are all early 1900s postcards. Look at these. They were definitely collectors. You can't not have this and not be a collector. Like, look at that. That one doesn't even have a mark on it. Wow. What? I can't even read it. It's so blurry. Oh my gosh. There's so many of them. Look at all these. Military Academy champions at track meet. Wow. What is this? It's a note? That's a note. More notes, and then an antique photo. Wow, look at that right there. I wouldn't be surprised if each one of these is at least 20 bucks. Some of them even be more. There's over like 40, 50 of them. I could be wrong. I don't know for sure. I could be wrong. But that's got to be some money right there. Now the footage didn't show it very well, but going through the tote, we found this little bag. I ripped it open, and inside of it was a diamond ring. Unfortunately, it is damaged, so I won't be able to sell it on eBay, but it is still gold and diamond, so that will eventually make its way to the pawn shop for some extra money. Nice. We are back, and we've got some World War II stuff to go over. Oh yeah. Right here we have a letter from the man who served in World War II from 1943, and apparently he was a railroad operator or someone in that kind of line. And we've got all kinds of documents and paperwork. And I think some of these are earlier, 1935, but as we get further down to the right, you'll see some more World War II stuff. Some really cool things here. More letters, 1943 World War II letters. Look at all these. 1943 World War II, 1943. Even got a photograph. I don't know. This could be him, maybe? I can't really read that. Waterman? Yep, that's Waterman. I've seen his names on all the documents. So this is the man right here who served in World War II as a train operator. And we come here, we have a 722nd Railroad Battalion moves into Germany. So I believe this is just a report over 1943 to I guess beginning to end of the war from his perspective. And it goes over all sorts of really cool things. And it doesn't go too far into detail because of how much to go over, but they do cover Normandy Beach. This guy worked as a train operator in World War II after storming Normandy Beach, which is crazy to think about. So that's awesome. And we've got all kinds of postcards and travel things. All of this entire stack right here is postcards, and a lot of these are 1970s, and they're French and religious. Some of these I think I can get 10 bucks a piece for, and there's hundreds of these. So some really good money in that right there. And we got a few more things to go through. This is all paper that I need to go through real quick and see what more we can find. That's like World War II and other things like that. I'll put all the postcards together. I'm just going to get into it and see how much more we can find. Now we are back and we've got a lot of cool photos, we've got antiques, we've got World War II memorabilia, train stuff, more postcards, all kinds of stuff. So let's jump right in. First, let's look at these photos. Now this, I believe this is World War II. It says it's taken in France. You can see it's a French monument. I don't remember the name, but I do. It is very recognizable. Everyone probably knows what that is. We've got more military photos. I think these are Vietnam, these two right here. That's cool. This actually looks pre-World War II, like an antique Western kind of photo. And we've got a bunch of these cool photos. Over here, we've got some vintage, older postcards that have vehicles on them. Now the ones with vehicles and trains and stuff sell a lot better than ones that are more modern and are just regular scenery. You got antique postcards. This one's dating back to 1916. Nice. 1, 2, some really cool stuff. Those are probably 30, 40 bucks right there. We got a few more of the antique postcards and some antique photos over here. Some really cool stuff. We've got a 1936 wedding book, and it is not filled out. So I believe eBay will like this. I think I could sell this on eBay. Maybe 20, 30 bucks, I don't quite know, but still, 1930s wedding book, nice. Get over here, we have a scrapbook. In the beginning, it's nothing too crazy, but in 1974, a lot of railroad stuff. Railroad stuff can be very good, but eventually it crosses over from railroad stuff to military. Now this is the same picture. It's the one on that back wall, right there. You get some more pictures right here, more railroad pictures. And eventually it just starts to get older and older. See, this is 1935 right there. Till we get to 1937 Signal Force records from, I believe there's some kind of railroad records. There's right here they got 1909, but this is a copied paper. But then, 1946 Railroad Seaboard Yearbook. And this thing does not look like it's from the 1940s. I don't want to touch it too much, but I want to show you what's inside of it. They have some pictures further in. Some really cool stuff. Right in the time of World War II era. Awesome piece there. Over here we've got a 1930s annual report. A lot of cool old stuff in this scrapbook. Really cool to look at. 1946 Telegraph and Signal Department. Pictures. More railroad. 1974. Choo choo. California Division, black and white, 1967. More railroad, vintage railroad, 1970s. Modern stuff. Yeah, it's a really cool scrapbook. Trains. These are probably postcards or photos. Some vintage newspaper clippings. It's like a whole cool scrapbook. We have a codes and signals book. Be careful with it, looks very fragile. International flag code, secret shippers, weather signals, Morse code, sign language. This could have been used to help the guy with World War II, unless this is more modern. I'm trying to find a date somewhere. Yeah, I can't find a date, but that could have been used in World War II. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now we're back with the final lot. We got a few more interesting things to go over. We have about $100 in crystal up front. We got amethyst over here, some quartz. I don't remember the big one's name, but there's some pretty nice crystal. We got a $20 waterproof camera. We have a $40 brass bell, $20 in silver-plated reindeer Christmas ornaments, $15 vase, $20 in a 1970s vintage train cargo model. I originally thought these rocks right here could have been meteorites, but doing some more research, they're most likely lava rocks. If anybody thinks differently, then let me know in the comments. It's probably about 20-30 bucks in rocks right there. We have Italian marble or alabaster carved eggs. This one's an owl. It's cute. Maybe 20-30 bucks right there. And we have up here a bunch of these 1950s. Some of them go back to 1930s. I'm gonna get a good one here. They're picture frames. And if I lot all these together, I can sell them all for maybe about 50 bucks. We have a few more over here. We have $15 to $20 copper hammered plates, $30 turquoise paperweight, nice, a $20 stuffed animal, a Singer sewing machine that I will sell locally for probably about 50 bucks. It even has its original case and all of its components, so that's great. And that's going to wrap things up for this. That about sums up this video. We were able to pull another $1,000 worth of product out of this storage unit. And there will be one more video on this storage unit. And that's because the other storage units that we have been bidding on keep getting canceled. So, if you liked the video, please leave a like and definitely hit that subscribe button if you are not subscribed yet. Hope you enjoyed.